Doot, doot. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of doot, doot. Chaos and Mystery Dungeons. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3. Apparently I did not mute one of my instances. Here.
What?
Okay, my bad. I actually have 2 instances of the stream open and apparently I failed to mute one of them. And I don't think they want to hear repeats. Anywho. So, they have gone out of the mystery dungeon. And they are in Lucas's house. And it's the next day. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. And then Lucas's house folds up like a mouse shut. Everyone dies at the end.
Oh no! It was a mimic!
No! Bad mimics! Stay away!
Carrying on.
Yeah.
You guys wake up.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How's y'all sleep?
Fairly well, despite the circumstance.
Oh, see, I forgot if he slept on the floor or couch.
He slept on a couch.
He slept on the couch.
Frick, I was gonna.
It's definitely the front room at least. There was a spat, if I recall correctly.
Yes, I remember that too. And also breaking something.
What are you talking about? Nothing broke at all.
That's my
What do you-
line!
It's like, what are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
It's gonna be like, my back is stiff, your couch is uncomfortable.
I mean,
Wow.
Sorry, I don't really use it that much, admittedly.
Don't listen to him. He's just being a grump.
So yeah, Devlin, you're not entirely sure if it was more comfortable to sleep on the couch or on the floor. You're not sure which one's harder.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you can.
It's a rock.
I mean, you can kind of tell that Lucas really doesn't sit on the couch that often.
Because fire.
Well, more so considering, you all met him when he was exploring a dungeon, chances are you kind of figure that he spends most of his time out of the house.
Yeah, figures. Today is a big day.
Yeah, we gotta catch up with Team Delicious and see about getting into the guild.
Oh, how exciting.
No, don't ruin it. Points at Tallulah.
Oh,
Me? Well,
You know what I mean.
Do I?
You know what you did.
let's get ourselves some breakfast first before we head out.
Okay. So, let's see. What do you think a good check would be for that?
What, like a cooking check?
Oh yeah.
Or a foraging check?
Yeah, I was thinking it would it be foraging in that case?
I imagine it would be foraging, yeah.
Okay.
I do have a nature skill. A pointed nature.
Wait, I have a question. This is let's see. Would Devlin recall stuff like lobster or does stuff like that exist?
Or clauncher in this case.
You probably do remember at least, some sort of fancy food. I mean, you wake up and they're making food and it just pales in comparison to what you're used to. You can't help but feel disappointed.
Oh,
This is peasant food.
Where's the poached eggs?
Oof.
Where's my eggs Benedict?
If you don't want to eat it, I'll take it.
No.
Then
Hands
eat
off.
it. Then eat it and be grateful. Foxy.
Eats him with pout.
Chrissy was the one who cooked today, yeah?
Yeah. Or at
Thank you
least
for cooking.
tried.
Thank you for cooking, Chrissy.
Oh, you're very welcome, dear. Though it is
Yes.
very difficult trying to get everything off the higher selves.
Yeah, I kind of have that issue too.
Since
You
I
notice
don't
that
have
Chrissy
a-
has issues reaching the counter. Actually,
Wouldn't
no,
the
she's
ghost
on
be
the
able to help
counter.
with that?
Yeah, she is on the counter.
Just this little hedgehog wandering around the cooking ingredients.
But she cleaned her
Scuttles on the
paws,
counter.
it's fine.
But Devlin just like, wouldn't the ghost be able to help you with your height issue?
I'd be glad to.
That would be most appreciated, dear. Thank you.
Hey, Lulu looks excited as she like goes over to Chrissy and then like leans her head down so she always she can climb on top.
Yeah, she climbs.
Now,
Yeah.
are they still on the counter? Because that's dangerous.
I mean, for her to reach my hand, I'm pretty sure I didn't have to stand on the counter.
Also, ghosts can float.
Who needs to walk when I can float? Yay!
Why have leg when can use mind?
Hey. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm getting? I'm getting the Ratatouille vibe, like Remy on top of the.
Yeah.
She's
The
take
head-
control of her little hedgehog.
No, the hedgehog has
Um,
control over me. What are you talking about?
You
No.
just need a hat.
Wait, does that mean that Lulu's hat is wearing a hat?
I don't have a hat.
If Chrissy is your hat?
Chrissy has a hat.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Nevertheless,
that's 2 hats.
I'm getting some ingredients for a hearty breakfast. Like typical flour and
hmm
find it.
I must ask, Lucas, do you keep those things in stock, or are they not in the shelves?
I would say Lucas tries to like keep an eye on all the stuff that was in his house when the incident happened.
Or,
So, he
or is this like flour from before the incident happened?
I think I think Lucas would kind of think more of he wants things to be as they were, when they come back.
Mm.
So he keeps an eye on expiration dates, on what's been in the fridge, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Flour does keep for a very long time.
Like years.
Yeah.
He's kind of subtly a little OCD about making sure the house is, like as it was, when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, she grabs some flour, some, I guess, moo milk.
While they're doing that, I want to strike up a conversation with Lucas.
Alrighty.
Frick. Why did I forget what I was gonna say?
Just don't worry. Retrace your steps and think about what you want to say.
You must have something worthwhile in this house. Yes, he's being rude. Sorry.
Worthwhile.
Like gold, or maybe a jewel of sorts.
I mean, I guess there's kind of my mom's jewelry box, but I'm not allowed in there.
Am I?
I don't even know where it is, Devlin. She hid it from me because when I was little, I used to play around with the rings and everything.
I'm just saying that we could maybe sell them for some more money.
Lucas just gives you this dead look. Like he almost seems offended.
I have an idea. Lulu says, she comes in, she goes, we can sell Foxy. Then that'll get us some money.
What? No, you can't sell me. I'm priceless.
I just lean close to his face with a bit of a cheeky smirk and I go, exactly. Learn your lesson?
Oh. Oh. My apologies.
Good
Lucas
Foxy.
just Lucas just goes silent for a minute, picks up the fork and starts, playing with his food. And I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In any case, pancakes should be done in a moment. I just needs a bit of help starting the oven here.
I'll
Together
get
we're
right
best.
to it. He's like looking for a reason to distance himself because he feels horrible.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly made for like a fire type to handle.
I'll try it out anyway. He's just like, I'll help blindly and doesn't look at what needs help, and then he's like, oh, I can't start fires.
You think really hard and you remember there's something about flint and steel, but that's about
like
it.
lighters.
I wouldn't risk getting my clothes lit on fire. Size
Yeah.
of my feet.
Yeah, eventually Lucas does hop up and he says, I got you, don't worry.
Thank you very much, dear.
And he just kind of, use a bit of embers to get the fire going.
Yay.
The fires are
And
going.
now she begins to bake pancakes.
I'm still
Pancakes.
taking her around. I'm still taking her around the place, so you could reach and get to it quicker.
Right. If you could, maybe you could find something to add to the pancakes if you wish. Maybe some berries, some nuts, or maybe even
And-
some chocolate.
They haven't
And-
never really cooked before.
It's up to you.
Let's make all of it.
Oh no.
Let's can't decide all of it. Let's do it.
That's if we can find anything. Oh, we got our berries as far as I know.
We won't know unless we look. So I'm gonna start
So,
looking
Chrissy, you want to do a, what was it? Insight plus alert? That we determined that, perception checks are?
Okay.
Oh.
2 successes.
You managed to find them. Assuming
Okay.
assuming they existed, you did find them.
I imagine Lucas doesn't know anything about chocolate, so
around. Nuts.
I mean,
we
all
got nuts and berries.
all he knows is he can buy like a small bar of chocolate from the store for like, I don't know, a handful of poke, and that's it.
Chocolate is expensive. And I'm not sure if the Pokemon world has access to that sort of technology.
Depends, I guess.
It
DM rule.
depends.
Hard work.
Nevertheless, berries and nuts.
I'm going to say that chocolate is probably one of those pricey luxury items.
Yeah, definitely
Fair
a
enough.
luxury item.
Like, your parents were, like, probably thinking of getting you one for your birthday, and then they didn't
Yeah.
come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
so no chocolate.
I mean, like I said, all Lucas would really know is that chocolate is kind of one of those, yeah, it's on the expensive end of stuff.
Wait, so is that out loud? Like, are they having a talk about chocolate?
No, this is out of character.
Okay.
But did find some berries and nuts to add to the pancakes if anybody wants.
Man. How much of a jerk do I want to make Devlin?
Oh no.
He already was. He became a little bit of a jerk already when he.
Well, he's kind of used to being like in control and such, so
He also doesn't see other people's belongings as important. But he's like, when you're done making those pancakes and putting out the berries and that, he's like, finally, and then he tries to take them off.
Oh no. To take all the pancakes for himself.
Yes.
That's a lot of pancakes.
Hey, we're supposed to share those.
Devlin stops with a plate like stacked full of pancakes, and he's like, "Right, sorry, I'm not used to sharing."
Well, I don't really have much. Well, I've only got enough stuff that's for 3 people here. So if we're gonna all eat, then we're gonna have to share.
He like puts the other pancakes on different plates, but you see him looking very sad and dejected when he goes from like 4 pancakes down to 1, and he's looking at it like,
Well, you still have 2 pancakes. Chrissy
Wait, I
makes
have
a
2
lot of
pancakes?
food.
"Oh, okay,
so you went down from you went from 8 down to 2.
that's still less." So he's sad.
They're
can
still
make-
relatively big despite Chrissy's small size.
You can make more.
Wait, does that mean Chrissy is eating pancakes bigger than her?
Probably.
Is she eating 2 pancakes that are bigger than her?
She's only eating the one.
Okay, just making sure.
I just
Because
have
she's
the
tiny.
I just have the mental image of her like standing on like a tiny little footstool with a spoon that's too big for her, like stirring what looks like a giant pot.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny bowl.
Yeah. But yeah, pancakes. Hearty
Also,
breakfast.
Lulu's comment about you can make more. Devlin looks offended and he's like, "I don't make things. I have people make things for me."
You know, that's something you keep bringing up, Devlin. Is your family like super rich back in the human world?
And then silence. Because all he remembers is Sebastian.
Well, what you do remember of Sebastian was he drove you everywhere in a really fancy car, so
A limousine.
you can probably figure things out from there.
Yeah, he did everything for me. I'm not used to doing things for myself.
Who?
Yeah, there's
that
no
makes
better
sense.
time to learn.
Do not make fun of me.
I mean, I couldn't do quite a bit of stuff either. I'm just saying, now's a good chance to try.
Devlin's face is hard to read, but he just goes and eats his pancake.
I imagine they are delicious.
Very, very delicious. He might be stuffing his face.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with pancakes.
So yeah, you got the sad fox. He's like, "Nom, ooh, nah."
These are delicious.
Nom, 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 nom.
Amazing.
Chrissy's just smiling.
Man,
Thank you, Chrissy.
thank you, Chrissy.
You're very
Oh.
welcome, dears.
Thank you. He's like stuttering, which is out of character for him because he doesn't say thank you a lot.
Oh. But also, this is probably the most delicious plate of pancakes he's ever had.
Yeah.
Like you like, Devlin, you think Of all the pancakes that you may have had in the past, this is definitely the best. Which makes no sense, but oh well.
The secret is they're made with love.
Aww.
Right. Okay. I assign you cook. You cook from now on.
I mean, she's an old lady. She knows how to cook.
By the way, just for some flavor, the fact that I don't have any hands, I am basically just nomming it on with my mouth. So I'm leaning down and I'm just grabbing with my teeth and like eating like a dog.
Evan looks disgusted.
I don't have hands. How else am I supposed to eat these?
Oh, character,
But yeah.
have you tried the hand thing yet, or have you not?
Not yet.
Okay.
For now,
just
I'm just doing
checking.
it. I'm just doing it this way, just because I know it's gonna annoy Delvin.
Alright. This is nice. I like this.
Mom with her mouth, and it's like hanging out of her mouth.
Like disgusted.
But yeah, Lucas finishes up his pancakes and, downs the, I'm guessing, oh wait, just add a character question. You think Chrissy would have also, made, glasses of orange juice for everyone, too, or?
Probably. Like
Berry
berry
juice.
juice of some description.
But yeah, he finishes up his pancakes, downs his glass of berry juice, and gives it. There you go.
Yeah.
Gives a satisfied sigh, and But yeah, you okay?
Sorry, hiccups.
Gives a satisfied sigh and yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay.
After eating the pancakes, Lulu just starts hiccuping.
She ate too fast.
But yeah,
Gives her a sly look. Just like, you know what you did.
But yeah,
Anyways,
I welcome these hiccups. Thank you, because it was so good.
but yeah, as I was saying, Lucas finishes up his pancakes and berry juice, and kind of gives a look, a little flex, a little flex. And he's like, "That was amazing, thank you."
glad you enjoyed it, dear. The most I could do with the limited ingredients you have here.
Who's clapping?
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Oh. I didn't know. I was like, is that in world? What?
Nah. Anyways. What better way to start the day than with a hearty breakfast?
Devlin decides to speak up. Now then, maybe we should get going.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me clean up. We'll get on the road right away.
Hold up, Chrissy. Lulu says, telling her to hold still. Since you're the one that cooks, it's only fair that we clean up. Right,
I didn't
Foxy?
sign up for this. No.
She looks specifically right at Foxy. It's only fair. She did just cook for you.
I'm busy. I try to leave.
Come on, Devlin. I hate cleaning up too, but we all kind of need to do our part,
No, I refuse to dirty my hands.
You're wearing gloves.
Oh well, that.
It's at
You
this
know
point
what?
in time, definitely, you realize that your front paws actually have gloves on them.
No, I knew about the gloves. I just don't want anything to get dirty.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Fair
a
enough.
clean freak, remember?
All right, well then, I guess you don't get anything next time.
He looks devastated. But
I mean, it's only-
maybe I can dry some dishes.
There we go.
Well, if we get a line going, it shouldn't take too long.
But yeah, after that, Lucas smiles to Chrissy and Lulu, and he says, "My mom used to threaten that to me every time when I refused to help with the dishes."
She taught you well then.
I mean, it's only fair. I mean, technically, she motions to herself. I don't have hands like not exactly clean, but I can at least help put away stuff.
Have you actually been trying to like create hands again? Have you been trying to create hands again, or?
I kind of thought about it last night. I mean, I slept for a little bit, but I definitely didn't need to sleep too long. Compared to you guys, but I felt pretty good. So I tried and last night to see if I could do it. I'm not entirely sure if it worked. Because they would kind of appear for a little while, and then when I tried to grab something, it became a little more harder to focus, and I lost them. It's a lot more trickier than I thought.
Well, get enough practice, and I'm sure you can do it without much issue. But yeah, you didn't need to sleep that much, huh? I guess you must have insomnia or something.
I guess. I mean, I don't think I really like slept. More so, I think I may have like drifted off in thought, and it felt like kind of like I was like daydreaming sort of in a way. But I mean, I feel fine. I have some energy.
Yeah, from what I heard, sometimes ghost types don't really need to sleep that much. They're kind of nocturnal by nature in a lot of ways.
Well, she looks actually kind of surprised by this, and then all of a sudden she jolts in realization, and then she gives a grin towards Delphin. I don't need to sleep, do I?
I don't know, maybe you just need to rest for like an hour or two. And I don't really know the ins and outs of ghost types. They're still kind of freaky sometimes.
Hear that? You're freaky.
I
In response.
take that as a compliment. Because technically speaking, you're freaky too. Because remember, we're Pokemon. Did you forget?
How dare you call me freaky? I am beautiful and majestic.
I am the definition of handsome, thank you very much.
Anyways, cleaning montage out of the way. I guess we get on the road now.
So, Lucas, I'm going to say you have a bag with a capacity of plot items, and you're not sure when you'll be coming back.
All
So
right.
you may want to gather some things.
Yeah.
I have a question. What about the seeds and stuff we found?
Those are held items.
If he has a bag, can we put them in the bag and clear our spaces, or no?
It has a capacity of plot items. So no.
Oh,
Basically, it's like... Basically, he has a bag, but it only includes key items.
Or, things that he's going to put in his bag because he's not sure he'll be coming back anytime soon.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we
But
will
yeah.
get our
Understandable.
own bags eventually.
But yeah, realizing that Lucas put... he goes... You guys only have been here for like one day, but... This is kind of the first time you see him go into his parents' room.
Oh.
He puts on a lantern and alright, so who's peeking in while he's in there?
Devlin.
Devil for sure.
He's just like.
Alright, fair enough. But yeah, as you peek in, it's not too different from his own room, but instead of like a single bed, it's it's a double bed, clearly meant for two people.
So, Devlin, are you trying to be sneaky for any reference?
Yes, I'm peering in.
Could you roll me a
Trying not-
stealth plus, or a dex plus stealth?
Yes, hold on. Sorry, I should have clarified that. Do.
Dexterity plus stealth.
So,
You are not sneaky at all.
you come up to the wall, and you turn around,
Bonk!
and then you face plant!
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas, like his head snaps right over to Devlin.
I just tripped on a rock.
Were you?
There aren't any.
Were you
Yes.
spying on me?
No. Do I have to roll a lie thing?
Deception.
Is he do you... Well, Lucas, do you want to try to discern if it's a lie?
Yeah.
Then yes, you need to roll for lying. Which we've determined is like... Clever plus a social attribute that's not intimidate. Which is 2
Etiquette,
dice
I
for
guess.
Perform.
Yeah, probably for 4.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
He is lying.
Fate was not with you. I'm so
Devlin,
sorry.
dear. You know it's rude to be nosy.
He's like flustered now. He's like, just don't bother me, and then he walks away from everyone. He's just like, I'm going out, and he leaves.
I'll go too far.
Just sitting outside.
Okay, that works.
But yeah,
He's a difficult one, isn't he?
I
Kinda.
I think he's just not used to being around people.
I imagine
know.
so.
He definitely
on.
comes off as being sheltered, that's for sure. But then, to be fair, I never really felt like I had this feeling like as if I haven't had exactly like been part of a big group myself.
Me neither.
But yeah, after that, Lucas just sighs, and those of you who are at least still peeking in, or now that all pretense has kind of been lost, you notice that. Sorry, go ahead.
Chrissy is respecting Lucas's boundaries. Okay.
You kind of notice that there's sort of like a small, I wouldn't really call it a shrine, but there's like 2 small candles set on each side of what looks like a picture frame, and in that picture is a it's about like a hand size, and on it looks like it was taken maybe a couple of years ago. It's a picture of who you can clearly identify as Lucas, but 2 other people who, well, you figure it out. One is
Probably
an
Infernapes.
Infernape, and one is, surprisingly enough, a Weavile.
Huh.
He sighs and takes the picture out of the frame. He looks at it for a good minute, and delicately puts it in his bag.
Lulu would kind of glance for a second, but then also look away after, because she's not one to really, even though she acts like she likes to be nosy, for stuff like that, she kind of realizes, okay,
Like, there's boundaries here.
Yeah, there's
so,
boundaries.
So she had a little bit of boundary, especially because she doesn't really want to do like what Delvin did.
Yeah.
Even though she knows she didn't mean to do it, she sort of just, So she keeps it in mind for later. We'll say that.
And after getting a few other assortment of things, like general stuff here and there, like maybe a favorite toy, or maybe just something else that will remind him of home if he ever gets homesick. After that, he sighs and he says, "All right, I'm ready to go."
Alright.
Lucas?
Yep.
Do you remember what I mentioned about that one object missing?
Yeah.
You did not find that object.
I would say Lucas notices that it looks like something is missing, but but he doesn't really think too much on it because his
He's
mind, he's too focused on other stuff at the moment.
Okay.
He's not gonna question it.
Okay, if you
Yeah.
guys are done, then we'll switch over to Devlin for a moment. While you are waiting outside, a female Growlithe walks by in the distance. She doesn't seem to notice you as she goes about her day. Probably because it's like she would have to turn her head to see you, probably.
Can I run up to her, like, just
You
Like,
Oh no.
walk towards her and go, "Good morning"?
She turns to you like, you aren't from here, are you?
I blink. How could you tell?
Well, let's see. You're a Nickit, and you're shiny. And you're wearing this weird thing on you.
But doesn't that make me look charming?
She seems to be pondering it at the moment. You find it kind of insulting that she didn't just respond with yes.
Yeah, I'm like, but I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm just like, are you serious? Under my breath.
I don't recall, Chrissy, were you like watching Lucas do the other things, or were you just happen to be at the door-ish?
I would happen to be at the door, yeah.
Okay, did you definitely see Devlin try to walk up and speak to this Growlithe?
Okay. I'm still waiting for Lucas to get set up, so
You're just gonna watch the crime scene? Okay.
yeah, just
Am
gonna
I
watch.
on my own.
Just gonna watch this train wreck.
It's true.
As she thinks for a while, she says, well, I've seen more charming people in my day.
I'm utterly heartbroken. You have to be lying. You're lying. I know you're lying.
She gives you this
just don't
strange
know
look and she's like, are you okay? You seem to have fallen into some denial.
He says it like this exactly. I'm fine.
Squeak.
And he runs
Voice
away.
Voice crack. And once Lucas is eventually set up, Chrissy just yells out to Devlin, Devlin, dear, we're just about ready to head out.
Right. Well,
out of
just
character,
so
I'm
you know,
surprised you
I
didn't try
was-
using attract.
listen. I try not to.
Ah,
Unless I have
understood.
When Chrissy calls that out, Devlin's like, "Ah, that's right. I'm an explorer. You missed out on me." And like puffing out my chest and then walking away, trying to look all cool.
As you try to look cool, you notice that she's no longer here.
She ran off.
Deflated. Oh god. I collapse at the door in a heap of tears.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucas finally comes out and he's like, are you okay, Devlin?
No.
Chrissy's trying to comfort him. It's okay, dear.
What happened?
None of your business.
He tried to flirt with another Growlithe, but he failed.
Oh.
Some people just don't know what handsome means.
I mean, but yeah, Lucas is like, I mean, I think you look nice, Devlin.
See, Lucas knows what he's talking about.
Though you
I
need to
mean-
keep in mind, dear, it's not always about looks.
I mean, yeah, but you know, it is kind of obvious that Devlin does care about how he looks, and I mean, trust me, it takes a lot of effort to take care of yourself.
I assume this comes as a shock to Devlin.
Yes, I was
That
gonna
is
say.
Just a realization that looks
everything.
aren't everything.
What do you mean? What is this backwards thinking?
I mean, it's more so no longer thinking about yourself, but thinking about other people.
Sounds exhausting.
I mean, I
It-
guess it can be, but it also makes you feel good.
He just looks at the floor and he's like, what's feeling good?
Oh dear, we have a lot to talk about.
What is this kindness you speak of?
Oh my god.
Joke, of course. I don't think he's that thick-headed over that.
No.
He doesn't know how to be kind.
We
But
can
yeah,
do.
But yeah, like, Lucas, you know, he offers a Devlin's. He's like, come on, you're supposed to be my rival, right? What doesn't do to have a rival who's just on the ground?
Devlin blinks and he's like, right. He stands up and he tries to wipe away all the tears, and then he's like, ew, because it's staining his gloves. And he's like, let's just get out of here.
Let's just go.
To the city.
Like Chrissy has a
Okay.
lot to teach Devlin.
And think of it this way, Foxy. The fact is that we are now becoming adventurers, so to speak. Right, Lucas?
Yeah, that's pretty much what the guilds are. Well, I guess in a lot of ways they're a lot like, they're kind of like heroes. You know, people ask them to, like, you know, do requests for them. The guild acts as, like, you know, a place where they can post their troubles, and you can go out and accept a mission and help people. Sometimes it's fighting off like bandits or bad guys, and sometimes it's like finding a lost item or something like that.
Well, there you go. He says, and then you're gonna learn how to be a hero, for one, and how to help others for a change. And since we are going to become adventurers, that means you're going to get dirty quite often. This way you get used to it.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good thing?
Devlin ponders, and he's not too excited about that last part, but he's thinking, and he's like, will it get me girls?
I mean,
Priorities.
Lucas kind of gives an honest smile, and I think, well, with your looks and doing guild work, I'm sure there's going to be someone who would appreciate spending a bit of time with you.
Out of character, Lucas. You do know that Fruitno of Team Delicious may or may not have a harem.
Oh god.
But yeah, all right.
In
I
fact,
guess,
there's actually a team called Team Harem that's made out of members of said harem.
Oh god, no.
yeah, I'll just go with that. Lucas says, I mean, Fruitno. Whenever I seen him around, like a lot of girls do actually seem to be around him, and they're like talking about how great he is. So I mean, there you go, I guess.
Imagine being an adventuring party could make you quite popular.
I have someone I need to surpass.
As a new rival. An arch nemesis.
And then he turns to Lucas and is like, I'll never forget you, okay? You're my very first rival.
I'll never forget you either. Let's do our best to push each other to the limits, okay?
Well, I guess that's one way to get
Nice.
motivated.
Okay, so you guys set out.
Yeah, Lucas is not an antagonistic rival, as you could tell.
Nope.
I'm
Gary,
so
he
glad
is not.
About the harem thing with Fruitino, cause that's hilarious. That's gonna be his goal now.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh god.
Hey. Surpass the harem with his own
Yeah.
harem. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's the first time we've ever had a character in our in a role-playing game careers that actually wanted something like that. So there you go, it's something fresh.
You guys travel
Alright, then.
to Fox Gully.
Probably
Team
takes
Delicious
us a
seems
little
to
bit.
be in the square.
Can you please describe to us what Fox Gully is like?
Right. I didn't think much of a description. It is like you can see the volcano in the distance, and it has like multiple roads going into it, and this nice lazy stream. And there's like this open area for some shops and such in the center. So there are probably some shops and buildings around about.
I imagine it's like just a small, simple village, a small, simple town.
Or something like that.
Eh.
Town or a city?
Town is 10,000 or less, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it's more of a town.
Yeah, probably a town.
Probably, Brain. This is your place. You made this place. You gotta tell us.
It is a town. We'll go with town.
Okay.
Okay.
Devlin is immediately like, oh, civilization.
Yeah, I usually come this way to get food and everything. Well, when I find, from the straight poker here and there I find and all that, but yeah.
I don't know. I kinda like camping.
Can I move my thing?
You should be able to.
Sorry.
Oh.
Assuming you don't have a cat on top of your laptop.
He was here. He's gone now, though.
Just like cats, they love you and leave you.
Yep.
Just like that. It's not letting me move with the cursor. Is that okay? I don't... Whoa!
Ah, there we go.
Okay. Evelyn's just gonna be looking at the buildings and stuff in awe. Cause this is a first time in a while.
For reference, the NPCs do not have gender markings because if I did, then, well...
That would be weird.
It's a pink dot!
Yeah.
Definitely would go after every single one, and it would take years.
No, dear, we're here for business, not pleasure.
Business is pleasure.
Yay, Foxy. We don't want to get kicked out of this town because you flirt with too many girls and they want to chase you out.
So yeah,
I felt popular.
You're not popular yet. I'm just saying. Watch yourself.
So, Team Delicious greets
you're
you.
just jealous because I sound like a rock star.
Fruito says, hello, welcome back. Would you like us to help you do some shopping?
No, well,
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, well, you go first. I'll wait.
okay. Well, I don't really have much. What is this? Okay.
Yes, that's how it's pronounced.
Well, I don't have much of it, at least not in my hands for the time being, but, you could try to get some traveling supplies, some groceries, if you will.
But yeah, Lucas is like, oh, I have an idea. He kind of almost instinctively raises his hand. We can split up the poke that we got together. We just gotta pull it together, and then we'll try and split it evenly.
Devlin?
Assuming. That's my money, and none of you are getting your little tiny grubby hands on it.
It's called sharing, Foxy. Jeez, if you don't want to share, then fine. I'll share with you later.
I already shared my pancakes with all of you.
I mean, okay, so Apple, I like to try and make Lucas convince Devlin in a way.
You can, yes.
All right. So yeah, Lucas looks at Devlin and he says, "Well, yeah, you earned that. Well, yeah, I definitely would agree that you earned that pokey because, well, you went through the trouble of getting captured in that really sturdy cage. So I do agree with you there. But Devlin, could I make a small suggestion? And well, just kind of hear me out, would you?"
He like squints, then he's like, "Fine, I'll hear you out. What do you have to say?"
Well, again, like we said before, we're rivals, right?
Correct.
So wouldn't it make more sense that if we pool our funds together and we each buy what we believe will be best for us, that we can continue to push each other to be better?
He ponders for a very long time.
You're using logic.
And shakes his tail. And looks at the others staring at him. And
You
he's
hear
like,
this jingling noise as he shakes his tail.
Very well. And then he approaches Lucas to give him the money, but you notice that he only gives you half of the 500.
That's 250.
Yes.
That's still a lot.
Like he hopes you won't notice.
All right, so yeah, just kind of passively DM. What do I roll if Lucas figures that out?
To figure it out, or if he figures it out?
If he figures it out.
Let's see. I'm gonna taking a look at a sheet real quick. Probably we'll go with insight plus alert.
Insight plus alert. All right. So we got skill. So we got alert. All right. So alert plus insight, which is a +1 modifier. Yeah,
He
Lucas
gave you
doesn't
everything.
notice. Yeah, Lucas doesn't notice.
You don't count coins. He's probably telling the truth.
But yeah,
That's everything.
yeah.
Can I roll?
You may.
No.
Oh, he did
that's
give he did give all of it.
No, it's a triple. It's a triple success.
You definitely noticed that he did not hand over as much money as he got.
Devlin.
Are you gonna call me out?
Yes.
No.
She's a nice old lady. Of course she's gonna call you out.
I can't possibly hand over all of my money.
You're going to get some of it back.
But what if I don't?
You will. You just have to trust us.
You just noticed that Fruit and Smire just roll their eyes and facepalm.
Oh no, that in itself is just like. I mean, here, have the rest of my money. I'm cool.
Alright, so again, just to make sure, half of that, so yeah, the full that you got was 500, yeah?
Yes.
So that makes it 31, 310 plus 500p.
Does Tallulah have any money?
Oh yeah, I do. I have, I think, only 10. Let me double check. No, I have 20. My bad. I have 20.
So that'd be 150 or 850 in total.
Yep. And that is divided by 4 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
God,
All right.
math.
Divided by
212 and a half.
Alright, so we'll say, that is that's 211 each with a remainder of 1, so...
They give the one to Devlin.
There you go, that works.
He's satisfied.
Of course, if not, he's gonna whine about it like a baby.
He will later.
Yeah,
You are 1 poke richer than everyone else.
Yep.
As it
and
should
you're still
be.
gonna whine about it.
I should still have all 500. Why do I even need to share with you guys?
Because you're stuck with us.
Well, like I said, because this way, I can get what I think is best for me, and you can get what you think is best for you, and that way we can both aim to push each other that way.
I was gonna have Devlin go like, well then I'm going this way, don't follow me. It was like, I called dibs on this shop.
You can't call this on a shop. It's open to everybody, Foxy.
Oh yeah?
Oh dear.
Okay, Lulu takes it as a challenge and she's gonna follow him.
Yeah, those two are a handful.
But yeah, Lucas turns to Team Delicious and says, "So, while those two run off, what do you guys have like a list of things we should get, or?"
They say, so I'm gonna say Fruit No probably followed the other group, keeping an eye on them because they're beginners and such.
Yeah.
So Smire says you probably want a number of apples so you don't starve,
Rations. Alright.
and then some berries so you can heal. And then he goes over to this stall over here. You see how this one is selling a citrus berry, and then he looks at it strangely. He's like, "That it looks just like the one I got before." And then he absentmindedly goes to his bag, and then he stops, and then he looks down in his bag, and then he picks his bag up, turns it upside down, and shakes it, and nothing comes out. We've been robbed!
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, so apples so that we don't go hungry, and berries to cure stuff like poison and all that.
I thought you were calling me, sorry.
Oh, I'm
Was it
sorry.
an apple?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That name's gonna get confusing.
Probably use apples.
We need to clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Apples as in fruit.
Not me.
So Swire just searches his wallet pocket, and that's empty too, and he's visibly not pleased.
Oh.
And the other 2 members that are nearby are also checking their bags, and they also appear to be empty.
Oh no.
When
And
did you guys get robbed?
Spire is like, it probably happened yesterday.
Oh
We
dear.
entered the town and were swarmed by fans. That's the only time I think they could have done it, though.
Oh.
Wow. Your fans must be real bad if they stole stuff out of your pockets.
Our fans don't. That's the issue.
Might have been very sneaky thief that took advantage of the situation.
And robbed I need to check with Fruit now, but did they rob all four of us simultaneously?
Hmm.
And we shall cut over to the other group.
Meanwhile, Lulu
Meanwhile,
and Devlin.
Devlin doesn't even really look. He just goes into the store that has the shiniest object.
the shiniest object.
Yes.
Okay. You see that this store is selling gems.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there like a dirty sock. He's like, good morning, my fellow salesman. I'm wondering how many poke do those jewels cost over there?
The store tender says hello, and then he's like rubbing his chin as he thinks. And just a moment while I pull up an item list.
Oh boy.
I'm ready
Gems.
for 1,000 poke.
Probably very expensive. Because you gotta imagine that poke is kind of like the equivalent of yen, so you only have like $22.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 100 yen. You only got like $1 to your name.
Don't
So
crush his dreams.
he says, "Oh, we have all of these excellent gems. Is there any that you would like to take a look at?"
Do you have any in the color purple?
Oh, we have plenty in the color purple. Luckily for you, the lowest price is only 2,000 poke. I mean, for someone who looks as rich as you, I'm pretty sure you could easily afford it.
Lulu sneakers in the background watching.
I almost kind of want to draw it. It's like defeated, just like collapsed on the ground. Like,
Hey, sure, go right ahead if you want to.
Yeah, Lulu in the background just watching him just crash and burn.
Oof. Poor Devlin.
he's probably under the assumption he's got like $200.
He does not.
He
You
realizes
literally-
he's like,
It-
this is a scam.
It's not.
So
I mean-
jewels for twice as much as they're worth.
I mean, Foxy, what exactly is the use of getting a gem in the first place?
Because it'll look pretty.
Okay, but
I mean, why else would you get a gem? The salesperson says.
Shush, I'm talking to you. So what use
Wait,
will
what?
it have though besides just looking pretty?
Wait, I imagine that the salesperson is actually a Sableye, so he eats the gems.
Oh, sure. They're delicious.
You cretin! How dare you eat such lovely things?
They're like candy. Though not everyone eats them.
I almost kind of want to roll, like, smack him with a glove.
Do that, he's never gonna sell you anything. And that's out of
I
character.
know.
That's out of character, so yeah.
he just pouts. He's like, fine, I don't need your dumb jewels anyway. And he turns around, but he's like actually on the verge of tears.
Oh.
I'm gonna just nudge him out. I'm like, all right, let's go, Foxy.
So you guys like to hit the
Seriously
store.
though,
And,
seriously though, with each session that passes, I'm just loving Devlin more and more.
Yes.
So as you exit the store, you see Fruitno going through his bags with a displeased look on his face. And he says, "I've been notified that we've been robbed recently."
Devlin's like, that's horrible.
Smire suspects that there's something wrong with this city, so we should stay close.
With the city?
With this
If
town,
I
or whatever.
inspect my tail right now, well, I still have my.
What was that?
I want Devlin to. As soon as that's said, Devlin checks his tail, like. And
I'm going to ask you to... Well, actually, you handed over all the money, right?
we split it up, so we have
So you have...
211 each.
212.
For you specifically.
So
Okay, so I
you
have
go to check
212.
your tail, and Zora just grabbed like 11 poke out of your tail and is running
What?
away.
What?
You
Who's the
messed with
thief?
wrong box. Is he too far gone, or can I chase him?
Let's see. You have quick attack. You could probably chase him.
I probably could, because he would be just like, get back
Livid.
here.
Yeah, I can see him
Immediately.
being livid.
That is my money.
So at this moment in time, I realize I don't have a stat block for that. So hopefully there's no fight.
Depends on the
Okay.
thief.
Do you like to try to tackle them to the ground?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll quick attack.
The
Modifier?
accuracy.
No modifier. We'll manage to knock them to the ground.
Yes. Does money spell out, or can I?
They drop the money, and they manage to like just barely push you off, and then they run away without the money.
That'll teach you to mess with me, and then I go and I pick up the money like immediately, like grubby little hands and all.
It was.
Lucas gives like a woo, and he like is clapping for you.
Wow. Lulu said that she gives him a look. She goes, "If you could protect people as half as you could protect money, then you're gonna be a great hero."
So Devlin, at this point in time, you realize that people equal money.
Oh no.
That is a horrible lesson for a young, impressionable man to learn.
Oh, he's not technically young. He's like a young adult. He runs a business.
That's young. That's still young. He has a lot to learn. Okay. He's a man child. Anyway. He grins, and he's like, "I'll be the best. Just you watch."
Lulu then looks to Lucas and Chrissy as she gets a shrug. She goes, "I mean, if it motivates him."
Actually, you are still separated from the rest of the group.
Oh.
Who is still
Yeah.
suspended.
Yeah, but did they actually see what the thief looked like?
They did not.
Oh.
Wait, they didn't? I thought Delvin
I'm-
tackled them.
Oh,
Probably
The people
not
who are
important.
suspended did not see it, but the people who are active did see it.
So what did
So-
they look like then?
So Lucas did not notice anything. Because
That doesn't answer the question.
yes, you did see the Zora.
Oh, it's a Zora. Okay.
Oh, Zora. Okay.
Fox fight. Anyway.
Yeah, foxes.
But yeah, after he does the woo and all that, Lucas kind of realized, like, oh, wait, rivals aren't supposed to do that, are they?
I mean, it's good to be supportive every once in a while, dear.
Sorry, I'm not exactly good at this whole rival thing. I mean, I've had friends, but I never really had a rival, so
There are things
Devlin's
on
like
his...
super full of himself right now, so
Okay,
in
I guess we
response,
could say that
like,
like you ran up to him and you like tackled him here or something,
yeah,
because that seems like it'll be a bit easier.
yeah, that's fine. Frick, I forgot what Lucas said. He said,
sorry.
He shouldn't
He
be
said-
applauding for his rival or something.
Well, yeah, he like says woo, like he's he's kind of congratulating you, like saying way to go on capturing the guy. It's like, oh wait, rivals aren't supposed to do that, are they?
Frick, I forgot what I was going. He's just like super full of himself. He's like, it's because of my unrelenting charm.
Lily rolls her eyes.
Quiet you.
I didn't say anything.
You do
I
notice,
couldn't feel- Sorry.
Lulu, you do notice that Fruitno nods at Spire, as if to confirm something. And then
Sorry,
Fruitno's like, we're going to have a talk with the head of town.
No.
I'm not really sure what you mean by what I noticed, but okay.
Like he was in between you and Devlin, so you did see him like nod his nod at Smire. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Whether or not you kids want to come with us is your decision.
Well, we should do our shopping right quick, and then we'll come with you, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna lead us to the guild after all, so best stick with you.
Devlin, Devlin's like, will there be money?
Fruitno sighs and he says, "Yes, there will be money."
Devlin's going with them.
No, no.
Wait, does he mean like with the guild or with what they're doing?
Will he get money?
Oh, will he get
Like-
money? No.
Oh, never mind then.
But coming with them to deal with this whole thief situation? Probably not.
Nah.
Coming with them to the guild? Yes. That's what he thought you meant.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm just going to let this misinterpretation stand, and he replied yes to your question.
Oh. Well, this is a great time to spy on my new rival. I'm mumbling that. I'm like thinking. Then it's like, I look at the others. It's like, they'll probably be kind of mad that I left them. So he's like, I humbly turn down your offer for now, but
Okay.
just you wait. Like it's a threat.
That's a threat.
Oh boy. Okay then.
So they go to like this main building right here.
It's time for us to get some groceries, shall we? But, we don't really have anything to hold all of them in, unfortunately.
The bag.
You do note that there is a place that's selling like really, really small bags. They can hold 2 items. Like, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, Chrissy's going to go ahead and buy a small bag.
That costs, let's see, it costs like 10 poke.
That's, yeah, okay, yeah, that's 10. I'd pay for that. Gonna get that.
Buys 5 of them.
For
Don't actually
simplicity,
buy
you
five of
can't have more than one of those bags.
Yeah, I
Alright,
can only have the one.
That would be so funny to see Chrissy like loaded up with 5 different bags.
No.
You see, Christy is of the size where you load her into a bag instead of giving her a bag.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Size of
Lucas.
her.
Yeah, Lucas will buy a bag too.
Okay, you all have bags that hold 2 items.
Alright. So, and then Chrissy is going to buy, I guess, an apple and an orange berry.
Okay.
I
How
still
much
have
would-
an orb, right?
Sorry, what?
Sorry. What about our held item? Would that go in there, or would that count as a total of 3?
That's a total.
Items
It's a
that we
total of
have.
3 if you're holding an item.
Okay.
And
Thank
for
you.
reference, if you are holding like a berry, you can eat the berry for free.
It's like when you're low on health if you're actually
Mhm.
holding it.
If you're actually holding if the item is in your held slot, then eating the berry is a free action.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
curious. We all have. Okay, we have 850.
But
Uh,
okay.
we
so-
currently have 211 to our name.
Turn it. Okay. I'm gonna buy a bag too.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means
Alright, so how?
everyone
that's-
has about 201,
Yeah.
Yep.
except for Devlin, who has 202.
Wait. Do they have? Devlin's gonna be picky. Just like this bag doesn't match my eyes.
Lulu looks a little annoyed for a second. She goes, "Just pick one." I swear, you sound like a girl.
Christy's just picking the most modest looking bag.
So I gotta say, like after like 3 minutes of Devlin being indecisive about bags,
And Christy's already gotten her groceries.
like Devlin's like trying to decide which bag he wants, and everyone else has already done their purchases, and then.
So how much would an apple and an orange berry cost me?
Apple and an orange berry? Let's see. Going with this document.
Unless they have like big apples or something.
We shall go with. We'll go with 10 poke for now, for an apple.
Okay.
And what berry?
An orange berry.
That is 30.
Oof. Bit expensive.
Yeah. But I can still pay for it, so that would drop me down to 161.
So everyone has made their purchases except for Devlin, who still can't decide on a bag.
How much is the bag again?
10 poke.
Then gate.
There we go.
When Smire
Who's
comes
this
running out of the building,
Oh.
you notice that he's definitely taken some hits. And he is telekinetically carrying his teammates who are asleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa,
happened?
what happened?
You hear Smire say, this is... You hear Smire's voice and he says, "We are leaving now!"
Oh.
Said
But I
with
haven't
the
even had a
firmness
bag yet.
and panic. Lots of panic. You don't know what would make a veteran panic this much, but it can't be good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Christy
Lucas,
just goes ahead and takes one of the nearest bags, pays the man, and goes.
He says,
Gives it to Devlin and
It's so
leaves.
funny if he's the only one without a bag. You like gets dragged away, and he's like, "But I didn't even ask if they came in purple."
So we're gonna say that you guys left, and Chrissy has your bag, but you don't have a bag.
Okay, Chrissy's got a lot to carry.
before we left you, I would say that Lucas also bought an oranberry. He's already got an apple, so he should be fine.
Okay.
So how much do you have left?
And
So I'm gonna just say all of your purchases were done.
Hold on, he's not done yet, guys.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to say that all of your purchases were done before Smile ran out of the building, except for someone being indecisive on a bag.
Wait a minute, you two. Let Pete finish.
Okay, sorry.
I was going to say, I'll also grab an extra apple too. So that's 10, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so that leaves me with 161. Did Lulu make her purchases too?
That's what I was gonna say. Let me finish saying what I want to buy, please, before we just suddenly get taken out of the shop. I'm also just gonna buy an apples, and I'm gonna buy another oranberry as well.
So that'll be 40 poke from you.
It's fine. Wait, how many apples can we get again?
Well, you could buy 20 apples, you just can't carry all of them.
Well, so
You know-
wait.
You can have one hold item and 2 items in the bag, which would make 3 items total.
Yeah, I asked that.
I'll just get 2 oranberries then, just in case. I'll just do that.
Mm-hmm. Are those your purchases then?
Yes.
Okay. Then Smile runs out, and then we have the conversation, and Devlin, do you start running, or are you, like, still like, I want a bag?
Somebody has to drag him.
Okay, Spire actually picks you up with telekinesis, and then he puts you under his arm like a football.
Unhand me.
Wait,
I haven't
Devlin's
chosen
an
a
type.
bag yet. In PMD, it still works on them though.
Status moves still work on types that are immune to the other type.
Okay.
There is a reason Smire actually is carrying Devlin at the moment, though.
Oh no.
Actually, you're from a Pokemon universe. You probably know. Well, you probably already know this. Telekinesis is slippery on dark types.
Yep.
Am I gonna accidentally get thrown?
Which is why, like, he picked you up so he didn't have to bend down to pick you up, and then he put you, like, in his arm like a football.
Yeah.
And now he's just running off with you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm trying to fall behind with another bag on
Too
bag
big.
on my back.
If nobody is carrying the shaman, she also starts floating.
I mean, I would think I would immediately put lean down so that way Chrissy could go on my head like usual.
You have time to do that.
Yeah. She goes on Lulu's head.
Okay. So you guys run away.
I'm
And
still trying to figure out why we have to run away, though. Can I see why? Is there like a specific reason why they're freaking out?
nobody went with them.
Yeah, we didn't go
Uh,
because we were doing grocery shopping.
I gave you the
They're
opportunity.
beaten up. So they came out of the thing and they got beaten up. So they got, like, my guess is, put in their place and they don't want to be here anymore.
Now that you take a closer look at Smire, you see something odd. Like, one eye is okay, but the other eye seems like it's like... You know in the anime when they have, like, the blank empty eyes? The eye is halfway... It has halfway transitioned to such a state.
Ooh.
And, He says, "There's a Ninetales in there. I don't know what she did. She did like a tract on us, and then my teammates were like, 'Sure, we'll join you.' And I was like, 'What the heck? What's wrong with you guys?' And then they attacked me.
Oh.
I put them to sleep with hypnosis.
Oh, okay.
And as you guys run away, you notice you are being followed.
Oh no.
Roll initiative.
Where are we currently? All the way at the bottom. Okay.
Oh, there's girls I can flirt with.
That's your first priority?
Oh no. Samurott and Luxray. Oh.
You take a look at the Samurott and the Luxray, and you do notice something similar. Their eyes also look blank and empty. Even though Smyers only looks kind of empty. So if you guys click, I actually made it a fixed macro. If you go to macros, there should be one called Roll Initiative.
Yeah.
If you have your token selected and you push the button, it does things.
I did do that and I didn't put it on.
Yeah.
Was your token selected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Wait,
odd.
so macro?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do? Help me.
Okay, macros. Doesn't really say.
You just
yeah.
check. There's like a checkbox to the right that says in bar.
Oh, it says roll initiative. Okay.
Kind of a convoluted way of doing it, but alright.
The sheet was broken, so I made a macro that does it for you.
So,
Okay, I want to be fair though. I did roll one. So
Okay.
I did roll only one success. It's not that token.
frick. Sorry.
It's near the top. It says roll initiative.
Just click it. Or...
And just check the in bar.
You
And then
check the
click
box
it.
that says in bar, and then it'll be accessible
In-
down there.
in oh.
Uh.
Oh.
And then
Mess up again.
what was that?
Did I mess up again?
No, it's fine.
That looks good.
Oh, okay.
We need to put it into Lula's initiative. Which is 2. And then we're going to sort this. And then fix the round headers. Okay then. You do notice that it's only the Samurott and the... I can't believe I just forgot what it was called.
Luxray.
Luxray. They are the only ones out of the people who are pursuing you with blank, empty eyes.
So, I'm sorry. It's getting close to 10 for me, so, if this
Yeah,
battle
I don't
goes
think
on
we
for
have
too
time
long-
for a fight.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
Sorry.
So you
I'll
got
just-
shall we end here then?
Yeah.
On a
we did
cliffhanger, yay!
Cliffhanger, yes.
Yay.
So thank you all for watching. We will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Yeah.